Again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. Just thank you so much for the love and support. We're all going through different changes on reflections on, where we want our lives to be. But trust and believe, it's going to be a lot better than you ever expected. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when your girl's about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are, informative, give you good vibes or inspiration that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through some trying times and need spiritual guidance or confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's so greatly appreciated. And I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. Sorry about that, y'all. I forgot my remotes was over here on my nightstand, and the music's kind of loud, so I'm not trying to yell over no music and be distracted. So the YouTube channel I'm using for my meditation today is Jason Stevenson, Chakra Healing Music, and it's remove all negative energy, release happiness, serotonin, release dopamine, love. And I will post his link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101. Heyoka, we can't win the world, the war of the world, if we can't win the war against our mind. That is so true. I heard Will Smith say this on IG the other day. I was like, oh my God, I love that. I'm going to use that. But yeah, it's so true. We know we're all on our purpose. We know we're all on a mission. Within our mission is, because we always kept on saying, you know, uh, there's something coming towards us. What mission are they preparing me for? Our mission is within healing. Our mission is, enduring so much tragedy that you're allowing that, the negative be transformed, transmuted into something positive. I look at all the things that I've went through, and even though we go against war against our mind all the time. Like, I know if you've been with me for a while, you have heard me say your mind, your thoughts can be your best friend or it can be your worst enemy. And whatever is instilled in your mind, that energy carries it, it goes out. It projects, reflects, whatever. But then you understand, you're going deep within. A lot of times we're placed in isolation where there's a lot of people that are you know uh guided away from our path in some kind of way. There's a lot of doors that's closing, a lot of chapters that are ending so another one can begin. And you have to be able to, if we're going to be able to help the world, we have to be able to help ourselves first. Being able to understand why certain things is taking place in our life, even when you don't have the answers to what you're needing and why certain things take place. Because a lot of times we don't get the answers on why certain things took place. But the strength that comes behind those different things is what really truly counts. It's like, yes, it may be hurtful because you endured something, or you're going through a lot of different things. And there's a lot of times, um, people are connecting with me right when they're going through a very intense tragedy, where it's like you're having issues with your parents, you're going through a divorce or going through a heartbreak, or just basically be trying to understand where you fit off in the world, because with us it's hey, because we don't really fit in anywhere. I don't like being called as, I don't like being labeled as anything, because it's like we're nothing, which molds into everything. um it's all about the things that has taken place in our lives and where can we go from those things. And it's just like, I try my hardest. I ain't gonna lie. We all get our little slip ups and what is taking place that guided us towards these spiritual journeys. But it's allowing you to know, it's like we had to be able to endure these for us to know who we truly are from within. And it a lot of times it takes a minute, a long moment, for us to be able to forgive, allowing ourselves to let go, allowing ourselves to understand, because it's like when you understand the things that has taken place in your life and you're transferring that into being able to forgive, just because certain things has taken place in your life where it has to do with people, you have to understand that everybody got our hearts. Not everybody got our mindsets. Things just happens, but I try to see certain things in my life to say, you know what, it gave that spotlight on people I need to reevaluate within myself. Like, is this it's either an investment or a risk. If you see that you're giving out more love, more abundance towards a person or a situation, then it's being reciprocated back. That's allowing you to know, no matter how much love you can give from people in that situation, you have to be able to love it from a distance, especially if it's not bringing any kind of growth into your life, if it's bringing more stress into your life, if it's keeping your mind occupied in a low frequency. Those are the things that we have to, those are the wars that we deal with on a daily basis. I look at my situation, and I have to really allow myself to know, yes, you have gone through a lot of things, a lot of things that a lot of people may not be able to endure and still have a right mind about it, not doing things that may have conflicted them doing jail time, all those different things. But you had that purpose within that, being able to be vocal about the things that you're going through, not worrying about what other people think, how they perceive you, how they get you, if they understand, if they don't understand. And it's like, it took me a minute to be able to really do that. I'm still healing from a lot of things that's taken place in my life that guided me towards that. But more and more when it comes up, and it's just like, Roz, you went through these things. You're allowing yourself to be, open towards people judging you, and you really, it took me a minute to not even really care about what people thought of me, not understanding if they believe me or they didn't believe me. All those different things. It's like their opinions is not going to change my experience of what took place in my life. But allowing myself to be able to understand, there's going to be some people that are not going to like you. There's going to be some people that are going to adore you. There's going to be some people that are going to conflict against the truth that you have. And other people are going to admire you just because you were bold in your truth that you have. So all those things is teaching me. All those things is helping me grow. No matter it's both in the same. And those are the things that we really have to endure. It's like not every day is going to be positive. There's going to be some dark times. There's going to be some high days. There's going to be some low days. But then it's just like, going through the things that I've been going through for the last couple of days has been very hard. It's been very unbearable. But then, I had to allow myself to know, you know, no matter if it ended sad, look at all the things that took place between that connection within you. You know, you gave your all to it, and it's just like it was never in vain, and it took me a minute for that because I had a very heavy guilt trip in my life, and it was painful, but it's still painful, but it's allowing me to understand there are certain things you may not understand why it had to go in that place. But don't allow that certain situation to withdraw you from being your best, being, giving your things, giving everything your all, you know matter if it fails you or it uplifts you. At least you can say, I tried something different. Even though I didn't know what was around the corner, I still moved forward. Being able to have that faith in myself that, big things are going to come from that. I'm going to learn so much from that. For us to be able to heal, you had to go through the most tragedy of the tragic of the tragic of the tragic. And then when you're allowing yourself to be used as an example, well, you're being used as an example whether you like it or not. We signed up for this. But being able to allow yourself to be open about the things you have endured, but when you're being vocal about it, allow yourself to say, yeah, I went through these things, but it allowed me to know myself on so many different places. Not so many different places, but so many different layers and so many different ways, you know, allowing myself to heal from things I never thought I would be able to heal from. Cause it's like when I found out the things that I went through, found out the people that were attached to the things that I went through, I was angry. I was past angry. I was in rare form to where, I was losing my mind. On, no, this ain't true. No, they didn't do that. No, no, they didn't. And then it comes out truth, 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 truth. And I didn't think I was going to be able to handle it. But I was so glad that I had my little mental escapes. I was smoking hellified weed when all this stuff popped off because they were like, "Nah, we gotta let her do this because we know when we unleash this truth, she gonna be want to kill somebody." But I'm so glad I didn't. I'm so glad I didn't. That was just a blessing within me because it's like even though there may be certain times I may feel like it may trigger me, after I draw myself back, like things happen. It allowed you to be strong. It gave you a reason. You understand. You're going through your cycles of redemption. You're going through things that's healing you. You're going through things that allowing things to be let go. Allowing yourself to move forward and just staying focused on what you're trying to achieve in your life, because the devil wants to keep you stressed out. The devil wants you to allow yourself to keep focusing on all the negative things that you have gone through. They want you to be occupied in your mind of sorrow, of pain, allowing yourself to understand why me, why me, why me. And now you have to allow yourself to get pissed off behind all recognition and say, try me. You try me because I've been through all this before. You have became a weapon that you didn't come with a warning label. You really have. You really have. And that's allowing you to be that foot soldier and allowing yourself to love beyond all measures, allowing yourself to be strong beyond all measures, not allowing certain things that you can't control you. And that, I mean, that was when I tell y'all I had to go in reflection the last 72 hours. It's just like we're going through that mess, and I felt like I was feeling myself because I've never took this many breaks in between time. But then I have to understand you're releasing a lot, you're doing a lot, you're helping as many people as you possibly can while you're trying to heal yourself. Being real with it, being honest with it, you know and that takes a lot of energy out, especially when you're doing all that and you're doing it in the middle of a pandemic, dealing with all the excess BS that's going on around you, and you trying to transmute in between that takes energy. That takes a lot of energy, but you're allowing yourself to heal amongst those things. You may be going through things within your circle. You may be going through things up under your roof of your home. You may be going through things in your head, going through things within your heart, trying to allow yourself to stay focused on what you're trying to manifest in your life. All these different things is allowing you to do that. And when you actually allow yourself to do that, you strong within yours, you confident within yours, you already know what God has for you. Nobody can't mess with that. What universe has for you, nobody can't stop that. What is meant for you will always be for you, regardless on what people try to do about that. Doors are opening that no man can't shut, and all these things are happening to you, but it's allowing, there's a lot of things that you may be blocked against. You maybe things that has fallen apart out of your life, going through constant family passing away, friends passing away, all these different things that is taking place in your life that is turning for a reason, and you have to be grateful for all those things that has taken place, because it's allowing you to know it's just like you don't need to be walking around existing in that survival mode. You need to live, you need to love, you need to learn, and keep moving forward. Because it's like there's a lot of times, I was sitting here, deep in pain, and trying to say, I can't deal with no more of death. I can't deal with no more of being disappointed, allowing myself to attach to people when things like this happen. But then allowing myself to really understand not everything is meant to stay in your life. Not everything is meant to go far in your journey, but appreciate what has taken place throughout that time of that connection, and I mean, I really had to allow myself to do that, you know, and it was like going through the stuff that I was going through for the last few days. When I say my heart was feeling so much, and it was just like with me trying to be vocal about it, I couldn't, because it was that intense, it was that profound, it was something you couldn't even put a name on, because I was feeling so much pain, so much emotion, so much sadness. It was just like all I know is I was purging a lot, and I couldn't say I was angry, I couldn't say I was depressed, I couldn't say I was mad or hurt. It was like everything up in one. I was purging out all at one time, and that was like I can't take it. I'm done. I'm tired. But then it allowed me to just swift kick my own self in the butt and just say, you know what, you're strong. You can grieve for a moment. Go ahead and do that. Allow yourself to really sit in that, but don't soak in your issues. Don't soak in your problems. Allow yourself to have that understanding. Allow yourself to say thank you for whatever is going on, you know, for everything that's taking place, whether it was good or bad. It gives you that motivation to keep moving forward. You know, things may happen that'll make you want to stop, but your soul's not going to let you. Your spirit guide's not going to let you. God, universe is not going to let you, because you're a part of something big. You're a part of something important. You're going to impact the world within those, because there's so many people that are walking around wanting to be seen as a victim, shown as a victim. I don't want to see myself as that. I don't want to project myself as that. I'm just saying I'm a person that have gone through a lot of things, but I'm trying to allow myself to transmute that and be open and vocal about it and say, yeah, these things has happened, but it's allowing me to stay strong on things that I can understand and things that I don't. I have to allow myself to stay strong. You know, all things have a purpose on happening. A lot of times we're being placed in certain situations when it's individuals that, you know, that we're helping each other learn, we're helping each other grow, and that's what I love about what I do. Just to be able to know a lot of people can relate to the things that I go through. And it's a beautiful thing when I can allow myself to express those things that give somebody a deeper understanding about what they may be going through, and just being able to know, hey, I can relate to the things you go through. I truly do understand, you know, and allow myself to help as many people as I possibly can. Learn off of you as you're learning off of me. I don't know everything. That's enlightenment, when you know you don't know everything, but you're willing to learn. You ain't gonna learn everything because there's too much out there to learn. But when you're allowing yourself to be open to that experience of growing, of learning, of strengthening, that's the most beautiful thing to do. And for that, you become that example of the world, because there's a lot of people that wants to inflict pain on other people because they're in pain, want to inflict anger on people because they don't understand, and they don't want to place that guilt on them, so they place it on somebody else. There's a lot of people that are taking people's lives. There's a lot of people that are starting a lot of chaos around the world. you know but then it's like they have people like us that's trying to, say, yes, these things has happened to me, and I never want anybody else to feel this way that I did, you know, but they have to be able to fix that within themselves, just like we're fixing it within ourselves. Being able to share that love, and that's what is going to conquer everything. That's what's going to win that war, because it's just the fact is you have your choice. Either you can allow these things to eat you away, allow yourself to do that, or you can allow yourself to see these things as some kind of blessing of knowledge that gave you wisdom, that gave you growth, that you really truly needed in your life, to keep moving forward, you know? And it's like we want to impact the world in that way. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video. I would love to give a post notification shout out and welcome to our new family members. What is it? Klein Mar Dapper, Mr. Nothing, Miss Sheila Jack, Miss Megan Gerwig, Captain N, Monica Kuntz, Tiana Davis. David, that's my daughter's name. Tiana, there's so many different ways that you can spell that. Is that I'm not serious enough to be for the Serious Club. I like that. And VSCAT. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's so good to have you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for showing my support, especially to my fam. Y'all share my videos. Y'all drop beautiful comments, and I'm totally appreciating of that. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up, tell somebody about the channel, share, drop a line. I would love to give you a post notification shout out. I hope you have a blessed, safe weekend, and be responsible if you do, everything you do. Please, know that you are truly loved, highly favored, And knowing you're always truly blessed as well. Knowing there's always someone out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything you're trying to manifest into your life, you're trying to do in your life, comes a trillion times more than what you prayed for, expected, asked for, or thought of receiving, as well as when you finally receive it. And even through social distancing, give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. That can really impact in a beautiful way. So I will see y'all on my next video. Oh yes, and I put all my contact information down in the description box below if you ever need to, contact me in a private manner. It's just, being able to network and give you a deeper understanding about your purpose, your understanding on, whatever you may be going through, and as well as your gifts. So I hope you are able to have a blessed, beautiful weekend, and I'll see you on my next video. Much love. Peace. Be well.